that relativity can be assumed to be exact. In other words, gravity is assumed to be completely absent. From this point of view, special relativity and all its consequences may be derived from a single simple postulate. In the presence of gravity, however, the approximate nature of special relativity may manifest itself. So the principle of equivalence is invoked to determine how matter responds.
Hey there everybody, welcome to week 43, and this is going to be week supreme, if you like, because we're going to start here with an excellent pause with 225 on the bench. Now that is a sign of progress like no other. When you can get lots of plates on the bar and pause them, that's good stuff. Hey, so anyway, I'm up to 30 reps, 6 sets of 5 on all the big exercises for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the volume is through the roof. I think this is going to stand as my record volume for quite a while because my game plan going into next year is to up the weights, lower the reps, and restart. Almost, if you will, trying to just beat each week from last year by a little bit, and then, by the end of next year, I'll be beating this week, hopefully by 20 to 30,000 pounds, which will put me around 200,000 for the week. Quick update for you guys of something I started doing a couple weeks ago, tracking certain rep counts. I currently have 616 reps of 185 or greater on the bench. 101 is 200 pounds or greater on the bench, and that's actually a floor because when you saw that 225 paused, the last warm-up set was actually 205, but that doesn't get tracked in my workout log. We also have 522 reps of 275 or greater on the squat and 63 of 300, and you saw one right there, 300 or greater on the squat, so that is excellent. Speaking of that squat you just saw, that was a daily max record. Being that this is the last week of cycle 7, pretty much every daily max you're going to see is a record. Just the ones early in the week sometimes get beat out at the end of the week, so we'll see how it goes, and we'll update at the end of the video with the final number. Oh, by the way, I've been doing my weigh-in of one of my plates, one of my 45-pound plates, each day, and noting the temperature in the house. So far, temperature does not seem to be making a difference, which is probably good, right? Because you don't want your scale really doing things based on the temperature. But that would suggest for me that indeed, if I'm weighing lighter in the winter, that's because I'm burning off more calories due to the cold. So that is always a good thing to keep in mind for me as to when I need to raise calories, which may be soon. Yeah, so this week is probably going to be the second to last video of the year. Man, how fast did that fly by? That's crazy. Because next week I'll probably do my normal first week of taper where I'm looking for 8 rep and 6 rep PRs on everything. But then the week after that is the Insano work week, where I got to work ridiculous amount of hours in a short amount of days. And I looked at what I did for the equivalent week last year, and it really wasn't a lot because frankly I don't have a ton of time and I'm low on sleep. I know you parents out there are like, low on sleep? Jeez, cry me a river. But anyway, basically it was just come in, don't do 0. That was basically the only goal, was do something in the morning, but really, it's just going to be limited at best and probably won't be messing around with the camera because I got to get out of the house. Hey, speaking of stuff like that, clocks are changing this coming week, and with my forthcoming trip to the Southland and to another time zone, I decided to maintain my current schedule as is. So what I'm going to do is just change my wake up and go to bed time and my eating times all back 1 hour, so it'll feel to me like there's been no change relative to my body. And pausing here briefly because we have a monster bench coming up, 230 on the bar, new daily max record, and this went so well that I immediately attempted 250 right afterwards, and I'm not sure if I'm more ticked off that I missed it or that I failed to start the camera, so that means had I gotten it, it wouldn't have been on camera. So I was like, man, that just was a total failure. But anyway, getting back to the time zone thing, I'll only have to deal with the jet lag kind of thing once instead of twice. So that's why I do the shift my schedule for these final couple weeks in the north. And check out this squat. This is good. Good pause and right up. Man, I remember when 295 was kind of like a big regular squat for me. That wasn't that long ago, just earlier this year. Awesome. One thing I think with the bench maxes, I missed one this week, and I also missed one during last cycle I think I told you guys about. And the issue is like when I still work up to my daily max first, right? But if I was going for a super max right from the get-go, I probably wouldn't take the weight that the daily max is at first, because I think maybe that tires me out a little too much. And, oh, by the way, it's hump day! Yeah, you know what that means. Heaviest squat of the weekday. So here we go with 340 on the bar. There's a 10 and a 2.5 on each side that you can't quite see with this camera angle, but knocked that out pretty smoothly, I thought. So that is good. Another daily max PR on the books. Yeah, so finishing up these last 2 days of the week here, I was starting to feel nostalgic because this is the last serious volume week of the year, and I'm going to be taking some downtime. I wouldn't call it time off because that's kind of like the kiss of death, I think, but it'll definitely be less volume for the rest of the year, and looking forward to that, healing up hopefully, and figuring out some things to make next year even better. One thing that's definitely going to be impossible to improve is the consistency that I had this year, and that is why things have gone so well. And specifically when I figured out how to do my back therapy by hanging upside down and allowing my spine to decompress, that really fixed the problems I was having in previous years that forced me to take time off. And there's the flex, and and just being consistent, I think, is actually more important than working hard. I think it's more important to, work on a consistent basis than it is to necessarily work super hard in order to make progress in the gym. So this year was a resounding success in that regard. But as always, we're going to be signing off here for the week with the Dodeca Mother. Yeah, excellent week. And we'll see you guys next week, but I think that's going to be it video-wise, so we'll catch you then. And we have the upper body daily PRs for cycle 7 here, and all the upper body ones went up by 5 pounds, and even though the strict overhead press shows no change, I think when I actually set the previous record of 135, that was with a single rep, and this time we did double. Yeah. And lower body daily max PRs up 7.5 pounds, because fortunately I can add this time and didn't do 12.5 on front squat. So good news there. As usual, Dead is making its way back slowly but surely. And the standard volume update for this week, comparing week 43 to last week, which was week 42. Yeah, we hit over 176,000 pounds this week, which puts us at 5.4 million for the year. Yeah, like I mentioned, I think 176 is going to be the standing record for quite a while. 2016 goals update screen, pretty standard week, and our 10K chin-ups quest is currently at 8762. We'll be finishing that up over the course of next week, and then lifting in the Texas. And last but not least, diet update for the week. Actually had an extra donut this week, which I count as 350 calories, which divides nicely into 7 days, so it's an extra 50 calories per day this week. Weight moving up, and that's what we want. So we're going to continue on this and hopefully get obese. Catch you guys next time.